Hello, I'm Max from Test Drive Blogs, and today let's have a look at this 1973 Lancia Fulvia 1.3 Coupe S. These cars were huge in off-road rallying in the late 60s and early 70s, so I'm extremely glad to bring you this one. This Lancia is finished in a silver exterior with a blue cloth interior. It is very simple on the inside. You do have a single door handle here, window crank, and your door handle to get out. It does have a wing window up here. Just move this to operate. Apologize for all the noise. There's a soccer game going on right up the road here. This is actually a European market car, so therefore the speedometer is in kilometers per hour, and it shows 49,531 kilometers on the odometer. And so I'll go ahead and take the key, put it in, and we'll fire it up. This car does have a 5-speed manual transmission. Fires right up. And just to note, the car does have oil pressure. The gauge is just a little bit off. And so we'll close the door. Check out the rest of the interior. So for the left side of the steering wheel here, you do have your light controls here and turn signals here. 2-spoke steering wheel with the Lancia badge in the middle. For gauges, as I mentioned, you do have a 200 km/h speedometer on the left, fuel gauge, temperature gauge, oil pressure gauge, and tachometer. On the right side, you have windshield wipers. Climate control in the center of the dash here. Very simple. You have your fan speed here, different zones and temperatures up above that. Lighter to the left of that. It does have an analog clock next to the Fulvia logo. Just a vent down below with an ashtray down below that. Little cubby hole down below that. As I mentioned, this car does have a 5-speed manual transmission, which is actually a dog leg. So you have first is back instead of forward, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And if you want to go in reverse, just push down, go all the way left and forward, and to reverse. Emergency brake in between the seats right here. So the seats are very comfortable and nice. Manually dimming rearview mirror. Light above that. So we'll go ahead and shut it off. Check out the outside. The Lancia Fulvia Coupe was a car made by Lancia, which is an Italian automaker you don't really hear about much here in the US. The Coupe itself was sold between 1965 and 1976, with the first generation or Series 1 lasting from 1965 until 1970, and then Series 2 going from 70 to 76. One of the more interesting parts of the Lancia Fulvia, which I'll actually go further in depth with later in this video, is the fact that it actually came with a V4 engine design. So instead of having inline cylinders and all that, it was actually at a V, just I guess like each one was staggered a little bit from each other going down the engine block. They did offer a sedan and a kind of fastback version of the Fulvia as well. And like I mentioned earlier in this video, of course, these cars were very big in rally in like the late 60s, early 70s, which one actually won the International Rally Championship in 1972. The hood latch is up here underneath the dash. Definitely a very interesting motor. Has a V4 pattern. So the V4 that came in the Series 2 Coupe 1.3S was 1298 cc, so actually very close to exactly 1.3 liters, and it was rated for 90 horsepower. I still just think it was interesting that it was a V4 because I had never actually seen a V4 in person. I had kind of heard of them, I guess, but not seen them before seeing this car. And the passenger side. You do have a glove box down below. And access the back seat. Just pull up on this little lever on the side of the seat here, and it will flip forward. Has a little bit of space back there. These seats are very nicely done and restored, I must admit. Do have a little bit of a back deck back there. To open the trunk is as simple as pushing this button down here and lifting up. Which then inside the trunk, you have all your jack and tools over here. Spare tire and wheel, which are full sized. With the rubber mat down on the bottom, which makes it very nice. And then to close the trunk, there's a little hook over here that hooks whenever you open it. Just push up, push that hook out of the way, and then let it down. So thank you all for watching this video of the 1973 Lancia Fulvia Coupe 1.3S. Be sure to check out Moto Exotica's info in the description below, and I'm out of here. See ya!